Hello guys, welcome back to the channel. Now you're probably thinking, what is this silly sod doing as he strapped a camera to his forehead? Well actually no, I've been thinking about it for a couple of weeks and I have took the executive decision to go full geeky tech and get some Meta glasses, guys. Now I don't know whether you've heard about these. I've only heard about them in the sort of past couple of months and I thought that sounds like a bit of a gimmick to me. But speaking to a couple of other people and sort of having a think about it, I thought, you know what? That could be a good way of hands-free videoing around the workshop, testing these cars. I mean, this is the first time you've seen a POV of me in any vehicle. Of course, we're in the Renault Clio RS 200, guys. You haven't even seen inside this when I've been driving. But yeah, we're going to give it a go. It's recording now. You can see the light flashing on the right-hand side or the left-hand side, whichever way that's going to end up when I put it on for a video. So basically the Clio, first of all, just driving to the new unit, and I'm going to be showing you whether my wiring loom has worked on the Mk1 Escort. But before that, guys, the Clio, how am I getting on with it? Do I enjoy it? Actually, I love it, and that is one reason that I got rid of the Subaru. One, to free up some funds, and two, because obviously you don't need everything, and this does everything that you need, really. Round the town, I would say it's distinctly a little French hot hatch, a little bit jolty. I did have it mapped a few weeks ago. The only reason for that really was to sort of iron out this jolty throttle inherent problem that they have. That seems to have helped a little bit, but they reckon if it doesn't completely go, that's your lot, and that's what they're like. So round the town, you've got to be a little bit careful on the throttle, otherwise you can end up with it kangarooing and you look like a bit of a dipstick. Apart from that, guys, when you get out on the open road, and I mean this road here, I mean I'm going through a 30-mile-an-hour zone at the moment, but this road, especially in the evenings when you don't get many cars on it, you can go all the way to 60 mile an hour, which is the legal limit, guys. And this thing sounds awesome in amongst the trees. It revs to high heaven, and I'm going to see if we can get a little bit of clear road in a minute and just show you. So here we go, guys, bit of clear road ahead of me. And this is where the Clio comes into its own. Absolute great car, and obviously I'm not going to break the limit. Going to hang around 60, no dangerous driving, but what a car. Sounds absolutely awesome. I don't know whether you can pick that up on this on these glasses, but what a car. Handles with these Michelin Pilot tyres, blooming unbelievable, really. I'm dying to do a track day in it. But there we go, yeah, the Clio. Hopefully, guys, we're going to do plenty more videos. I am going to be, obviously, we've got these glasses for 30 days before we can take them back, so I'm going to be doing a few videos with them around the workshop. I was thinking things like cutting valve seats. You know, it's all right having the camera set up there, but if you've got a point of view, you can actually see exactly what I'm doing, and I can show you with my hands. I think it's going to be a great idea. Do let me know what you think down in the comments. But yeah, hopefully can be doing loads of videos testing the cars, driving around in the Lambo and the Escort, seeing things from how I'm seeing it. Let me know what you think, guys. So I'm going to head down to the unit in a minute. I've got to have a look at a few bits of wiring. I'm just going to tidy up the switch panel. I've got this thing here, guys, which is, obviously I've got to get Tom to weld the boss in, but this is my new AEM Lambda sensor kit with gauge, and that looks a really nice bit of kit. So we're going to be fitting that, and that means that I can check the air to fuel ratio whilst driving, and obviously if we do a bit of mapping, so that'd be a great idea. I think a great addition to the car. Got to get the oil pressure gauge. So I had a bit of a leak actually when I got the oil pressure up, so I've ordered this, which is a little second-hand union which will fit my original oil pressure gauge in the 6-gauge Mk1 cluster. So all good. Well, let's head down there, guys, and get the camera set up, and also use the Meta glasses, and do a different style of video. Sounds good, doesn't it? So we're down here, guys, in the man cave. It is Saturday midday, and it's still Scorchio. They did promise on the Thursday that it was going to cool down considerably, but not as yet. But I do believe from tonight all the way through the night, it's going to pee down with rain. Tomorrow's going to be dry, but about 6 degrees less. Thank God. I don't want to be one of them typical Brits that moans, but to be honest, that was just a bit too hot for me. It's always one extreme to the other here, isn't it? That's the trouble. But anyway, guys, back down the man cave. If you didn't watch the last video, we've had a little bit of a sort out. So these bikes are here just temporarily at the moment. Obviously, this is John's area. We're going to be putting cupboards up there for John, but he's not down here very often at the moment. He has got his new dynamo on there, but we'll wait till he's got the thing running and then we'll do a little bit of a video on it. You can see we've had a little move around. We've got the sofa there now with our mats. We've got the storage rack in, ready for a good sort out and put most of the BMW stuff. We've got the Lambo and the beautiful little Mk1 Escort. The Wasp, that's its new name, the Wasp. So guys, last video, told you what I'd done. If you haven't watched the last video, go and have a little recap on it. Been through a load of stuff with David at Emerald. Also Stephen at Tipton Garage has been very helpful, and he's the one that's going to be having it on the 8th of July to do its final setup, providing we get it running. We didn't actually show whether we got it fired up in the last video, but we're going to be doing that now, guys. Did we get it fired up? The answer is yes. Had to do a few little sort of bits with David over the phone. He had a look over the map, so he took over my laptop and sort of had a look in there, and he said it's all ready really now for Stephen to do the final map. I've done a few little bits, like I've balanced the throttle bodies, because you've obviously got 2 pairs of throttle bodies which need to be balanced together. I've done that as best I can. Stephen will probably obviously check that. I've put in the correct plugs, so the plugs that I had in it, a BP7ES, but I do believe David said I had to do a BPR7ES. So I bought a set of plugs, put those in. The thing did fire up, ran a little bit rough because it hasn't got a cold start map or anything like that in it at the minute, although it is quite warm. So this is dead cold, this thing, and I'm going to be trying to fire it up, guys. So all I've got left to do, you've seen under the bonnet, I will show you again, but all I've got left to do is just do I'm basically going to sort out the switch gear in here. So at the moment, don't ask me why, but I've got 2 ignitions. So I'm going to be putting them all into this one. I'm going to be wiring, getting rid of these old switches and putting my lights, my wipers, everything into the switch panels. So I've ordered some more of these, the 2-way and the 3-way ones. I'm going to be putting my AFR gauge down here. Obviously this temperature gauge still works. It's basically a belt and braces in case something happens. So the ECU can tell the temperature with its Bosch sensor in the head, but this one here also works. So I'll be sort of noting what this reads compared to the ECU. That's it really, just going to use this, just tidy this switch panel up, sort my wiring out a little bit better behind here, and I'm just going to have this blank plate sitting in the top so it looks all neat and tidy, guys. And I'm probably going to be putting, now we're going to rename it the Wasp, I'm going to be putting that sticker on it, and I think that is appropriate to what the car looks like. It looks like a little wasp, doesn't it? I have kept my original oil pressure gauge here, so I think that I am going to be getting a Boss to put into the ECU so the ECU can read the pressure. But this oil pressure gauge works perfectly now. I've put that union in earlier that I showed you in the car with the meta glasses, and it works absolutely perfect with no leaks. So let's see if it fires up then, guys, shall we? Isolator on. See the old gauge comes up. That is the lift pump. So that lift pump is working now, filled the swirl pot. Main ignition on, and here we go. Fires up, guys. No, that is freezing cold. I haven't fired that up yet. You can see down there it's reading 30 degrees, which is pretty much what the ambient temperature is. And do you know what? Even already, that sounds sweet as a nut, he says as it cuts out. So I have ran this thing up to temperature the other day, and once it gets up to temperature and runs on the normal map, it runs smooth as silk, loads better than the carbs that are on it before. We'll turn it off, guys, because I haven't got the door open and I don't want to kill myself. Well, there we go. Let me know what you think, guys. I am absolutely over the moon and I cannot wait to get this thing set up. That thing is a pretty Larry Crossflow now. It's a 1760 with a fully ported cylinder head, big Larry cam for high RPM, and to run like that on a base map at cold, that is phenomenal, isn't it, really? Stephen was right. He said it's night and day between carburetors and throttle bodies running injection. He said with carburetors, which makes sense, it's a compromise. So if you've got a real Larry engine like that, the chances of it running very well on idle is pretty slim. I don't know if you guys have got anything out there like that on carbs that's proper Larry. What does it run like? Let me know. But I'm well over the moon. I'm well glad that we've spent all the money and the time doing it. It's been a great bit of fun for me to do the wiring, especially in this new unit. Absolutely love it. And we've got a car intact. So we've got the Lambo, we've got the Escort. Not long we're gonna have the BMW in here, guys, so we're gonna make room for that. And I'm gonna spend probably most of the rest of the summer and the winter getting that thing built up. Really exciting times, love it. Have a great weekend, guys. Until the next video, which will probably be Monday now. Have a great day. Cheers, guys.